Mel, we know you'd much rather be covering this story than be the story. How are you going today?
I'm fine. You're absolutely right, though. I would much rather... I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not used to being at the centre of any sort of story, and this one certainly escalated, didn't it? But I'm okay.
Mel, take us back to last night. Take us back to the moment. You're doing your job. You're on the ground. You're live on air. How did it feel to be put in that position?
Oh, look, it was certainly unexpected, and to be honest, it's obviously just a little bit disappointing because he'd done so well out there with the bat. It was like 41 off 15 balls, smashed these sixes, and I was really excited to talk to him about that. So I would have much preferred to be obviously talking about that instead.
Mel, one of the positives that come out of this, and I'm not sure how much you've been, taking or following the reaction, there's been a lot of support for you, some from fellow journalists. I know Neroli Meadows has come out and said that she's had similar experiences with Chris Gayle, but do you think the positive is that we can learn from this experience?
Oh, yeah, I suppose you can always learn from every experience, no doubt. There's something to take out of this, but I know myself, I've always found that the attitudes are extremely positive. I've always felt, respect on the sidelines, and I know that attitudes have completely changed. There's a certain stigma that people like to talk about with women in sport. I haven't felt that. I love my job, and I'd just rather be talking about that. And yes, it's meant something to a lot of female journos, men as well, and women in general. They just, it certainly struck a chord, I guess.
It's certainly snowballed, hasn't it, Mel? And I'm going to ask, have you spoken to Chris since the interview?
I've not spoken to him personally, but I flew home from Hobart earlier today, and he, at Melbourne Airport, I know he issued an apology, and I accept that. I just want to move on. Incredibly aggressive approach for you two. It looks like you're absolutely just smashing this innings.
Yeah, definitely. I want to come and have an interview with you as well. That's the reason why I'm here, so just to see your eyes for the first time. It's nice, so hopefully we win this game and we can have a drink after. Don't blush, baby.
I'm not blushing. Any injuries? Did you have the boys were saying maybe you picked up a bit of a twinge in your hamstring?
Yeah, no, it's my back. I've been, struggling with my back. The weather kind of actually flared up a bit, so just to get some piece of work, and hopefully I finish the tournament. So I'm looking forward to go recover well and look in your eyes.
I'm going to leave it on that note. Well done, thanks.
Sorry.
One of the more extraordinary interviews you'll ever see on network television.
West Indian batsman Chris Gayle has escaped suspension but has been heavily fined by his T20 franchise, the Melbourne Renegades, for making allegedly sexist comments to a reporter. Network 10 presenter Mel McLaughlin was propositioned on air by the 36-year-old Jamaican during the Renegades' latest Big Bash match. Gayle also attempted to move on from the matter, but his apology to the media didn't exactly go according to plan.
A lot of things have actually flared up, from a simple comment, a joke, a simple joke on air, and it seemed to went out of proportion. There wasn't anything at all, meant to be disrespectful to Mel.
She's pretty upset.
Can you be quiet and let me finish? If she felt that way, then I'm really sorry for that. There wasn't any harm, meant in that particular way.
If she was in her workplace, why should she have to feel uncomfortable while she's at work?
Did she tell her she was uncomfortable?
She's told her boss that she was angry.
She told you that?
She didn't tell me, but she told her boss that she was uncomfortable.
Have a good day. Bye.
The team have responded quickly to sanction Gayle, fining him $10,000 Australian dollars and issuing their own apology.
It could be a cultural thing, but it's unacceptable here in Australia, and we don't condone that sort of behaviour, so we'll do everything we possibly can to stop that. On behalf of the franchise, we want to apologise to Mel and hope that she didn't feel uncomfortable in a professional environment. She's a wonderful sports reporter, and she doesn't deserve that at the time.
While his team readily acknowledge he's usually a good ambassador for them, perhaps Gayle should let his cricket do the talking.